I'm not here to make fun or make any humor out of this Parkinson's disease. Yeah, we can make jokes about it, and it can be funny. It's Saturday Night Live material for the next 25 years, but it's also very serious. It puts our country in a dangerous, dangerous place because if something serious happens, and it's not one of Joe's good moments, it's one of his moments. How do we respond? Well, the truth is, just as guilty as Jill Biden, Kamala Harris, Jake Sullivan, John Kirby, and Anthony Blinken, among others, are in allowing this compromised president to continue, the corporate news media. The corporate news media is also responsible, complicit, for the dangers we're facing for not having anyone actually in charge. They let it all slide. In fact, what they did was worse. They refused to vet Joe Biden at all in 2020. Right now, I believe Joe Biden's decline was already on display during that campaign, 2020. And his symptoms were coming out back then. And instead of doing its job, the corporate news media attacked Donald Trump relentlessly, lied about Hunter Biden's laptop. And Joe Biden himself was kept in a basement and out of sight. You see, the mainstream media, people like Chuck Todd, Joe Scarborough, Mika Brzezinski, and others hated Donald Trump more than they love America. They hate Donald Trump more than they love America and more than they wanted to do their jobs, because if they had, Joe Biden would have been destroyed by 20 million votes. Far more than could have been manufactured or gamed or rigged. But now that's all changing. Finally, the media is now bailing on Joe Biden everywhere. Everywhere. Listen to this.
Can I talk about an issue for 1 minute on Friday night? Can he win Michigan? I don't know. I'm not sure what Democrats he's going to win right now. The entire thesis of the campaign was democracy's on the ballot. And when George Stephanopoulos asked him, well, if you lose and all these bad things come to pass, will you be okay with that? And he said, well, as long as we gave it our all. Now, if I was a Democrat hasn't blinked since January of 2017, or one of these never-Trumpers who's worried about all this, and I heard Joe Biden admit that it's all just a facade, that it's all just a talking point, I would be freaked out right now to find out there's no animating issue for this campaign. It's just a grift. It's a grift.
Yeah, it's just a grift. Yeah.